Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at the registration demo. I don't know what SED this demo is, but I will put it up on the screen and probably in the description as well. Anyway, so this demo disc contains quite a few interesting versions of games that are on this demo disc. So we're going to first start with Porsche Challenge. So with Porsche Challenge, it's I'd say a late beta. I will be posting a comparison video maybe. I'll see how I do things in post, but yeah, I'll definitely be going through the differences. So it's quite a simple kind of start to everything. Usually there is a cinematic in the background showing the fucking Porsches and all that stuff, and the main menu is different on this build, and the profile pictures for the two characters that we can play as, Rachel and Beats, are also different. We're going to be playing on the USA Long because it's the only one we can play on, but you'll kind of see what I mean in terms of like differences in the game itself. So, are you ready? Go! From what I've experienced with this game and this build compared to the Final Cut, is that the handling of the car is definitely a lot different. I'd say it feels better playing it on the demo than it does on the Final Cut itself. Now I don't think there is many differences in terms of the track or anything like that. I think the tracks on this build were pretty much done through and through. I think it was like small things that were being kind of tinkered about with and hammered out and whatever. One of the most interesting things about this build, though, is that in this version you can go through loads of different camera angles on your build, kind of like it was meant for screenshot purposes, for like magazines and whatever, which is really interesting. So there's that. But on the Final Cut, it's just your standard 3 different angles of camera, which is one that's practically in front, and then like 2 kind of like first person kind of angles, which is really weird actually when you think about it. But yeah, that's what really is the main difference about this build is those camera angles, and also just a few things here and there. But we are going to get into more deeper differences when it comes to the other games later on. But yeah, this is an okay game. I wouldn't say it's amazing. There's definitely better racing games out there. I think I'd much prefer to play Ridge Racer compared to this. Destruction Derby 2 is an interesting game as well. I don't particularly like the Destruction Derby series on the PS1. The only Destruction Derby game that I enjoy is Demolition Racer. But this build, I feel, is very, very close to its Final Cut. I cannot really establish any differences compared to the two. But it is somewhat fun to play, but I don't know, just the controls of this game just seems very floaty and tanky. It's not fun to play. But this is Destruction Derby 2, and it's an alright game, you know? It's not too bad. But from differences, I can't really tell you, because I can't establish any that I can see. There's probably maybe some coding differences, you know. There's probably some, you know, lines of the code that are different. Maybe a few things here and there that are deep inside the game that are different, but besides that, I can't really find anything that's majorly different compared to its final cut. But maybe you guys can figure that out, who knows. But anyway, yeah, so this is Destruction Derby 2. Like I said, we won't be on this game for too long because it isn't. Ooh, nice barrel roll, fuck. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so it isn't really that truly exciting. Cool Borders. Now this is one of the more interesting demos on here. Now this is a non-playable demo, but I will be going through the differences as they appear. You'll see what I mean. It's interesting because this Cool Borders build at this time has placeholders. Especially this voice actor you're going to hear throughout the gameplay.
Cool Borders! Go for it!
So this voice actor is a placeholder and will be replaced in the final build. From what I can tell, the courses are the same. But the music's different, the boards are different, a hell of a lot different, that's for sure. And obviously I'll have the comparison up on the screen as well, just to let you know. But, do you know what, I'm going to be honest with you, when you do listen to this, and you do watch this gameplay, this voice actor who does these voice lines, is fucking irritating. Like, it is so fucking annoying. Like, I don't know why, but his voice is just... I hate it. Yeah, no, fuck. I hate it, but I much prefer the final cut. But regardless, I am trash at playing on this game. If you can see in the fucking final cut, like, segment I've got going up somewhere on the fucking corner of the screen, you can see I'm smashing into shit because I'm just absolutely trash at these games. One of the worst games I can play is probably a snowboarding game. Yeah, Cool Borders has always been janky. I mean, we've explored a couple of Cool Borders demos on certain demo discs and kiosk demos and whatever, but this is definitely definitely different. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
You should try the bunny slugs next time. Yeah! There's a clip coming up! Pull some air! Weak. Checkpoint straight ahead! Hurry up! All right! Not bad, but you're gonna have to do a lot better than that.
Too extreme. Now, let's see if this actually works. This is probably the game with the most differences in the game, and I'll let you know why that is. It's really, really, like, at first I thought, oh, this game ain't gonna have many differences, because it just looked like the game that wouldn't. But yeah, there are differences. So first off, we're playing on the Los Angeles track 2, because I played a bit of this in the final cut. And there are way more pedestrians than there are in the final cut. There's also none of the gates that you go through to earn points or anything like that. Yeah, the power-ups or the pickups are different too. It's very strange. It's a very different type of game. There just seems to be so much more going on in this demo compared to the final cut. And you'll see what I mean, because you can see by the comparison video and stuff that I'm going to insert into the video itself, you'll see that it's just different. I mean, the characters look the same. There are pedestrians in the final cut, but not as many as these. Like, Jesus, there's so many. Like, it actually feels like there's a world that you're going through, not just like a desolate world, you know? but I'm hoping we get through most of the game before it crashes, because for some reason 2 Extreme likes to crash on this demo disc, but also crashes on the Final Cut as well. So I don't know if the emulator I'm using doesn't like the... Get out of it. Doesn't like this game. But this is probably a game I might end up looking more towards, because I'll see if there's any more builds on, you know, Hidden Palace, Hidden Planet. Because I have a feeling this game may potentially be one of those games that has a lot of differences. Yeah, the track is so much different. Holy shit, like, it's way more different. Tomb Raider up next, though. Tomb Raider, I feel, is a bit different too. But it's... I will have to really play into Tomb Raider to actually compare differences, and I will probably put some annotations, whatever. But yeah, so Tomb Raider, this is the 2nd or 3rd level into the Final Cut, I think. I have played this a few times just to try and compare. Now, there is a demo I would like to actually experience and actually get used to, and when comparing the Final Cut to the build I'm talking about, is that there was a Tomb Raider demo released for the Times, which was a UK newspaper, and still is going around today. But yeah, so Eidos, I think it's Eidos that made this game, I think. But yeah, basically they made a dedicated demo for the Times UK newspaper, and it's definitely something I'll be getting my hands onto, because I want to know how different it is. Now I'm probably gonna get my ass fucking handed to me. There we go. Fucking bear killed me last time when I was playing this. There's a key there that needs to go. Oh shit. Oh, but what the fuck? Yeah, why aren't they dying? Oh, die, son. Fuck. Thank you. Jesus. Fucking tanking my bullets like no tomorrow. I think there is a door over here we can look onto. No. That was the same door I was looking at, you dumb bastard, right? Oh, really? Another bat? Oh, come on now. Get out of here. Though, for the time, fucking Tomb Raider was a fucking hit. And the more I play this, the more I'm gonna go, yeah, I see why people were playing this shit. Ugh. Get out of it. Now, is that... Get out of it. Now, when I was playing this and checking it out, there was one major difference I could tell when comparing this to the Final Cut, and that was is more speed. The game seems to be more accelerated on the Final Cut. Like, I mean that big time. Like, just driving in general is just so... It's just so much faster on the Final Cut. It's a cool game though. I've played a bit of the Final Cut, but it's not... It's an alright racing game. But yeah, I think the Final Cut's just a bit more chaotic, but I really don't see a lot of differences compared to this build anyway. I think this is quite a very late build. Funny enough, this is insane. I think Psychonosis made this game, so the same people who made the Destruction Derby games and all the other demolition games. There's a lot of demolition games made by Psychonosis. But here you go. Monster Trucks on the PlayStation 1. Very interesting demo this was. So yeah, no, honestly, this is probably one of the... It'll be interesting to see what the next registration demos are like, because this is like the 1 out of like 3 I think I've got. But yeah, so sadly, Broken Sword, I don't want to play because it is a click and adventure game, and I don't usually play games like that, so sorry about that. But with all the games that we have played on this disc, the one that has the most differences is probably Too Extreme, which is mental because originally I was like, it's not going to have any differences at all, but actually it does. So we will be probably looking forward to maybe more deeper analysis on this game in general. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, have a look, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace.